finally some grass starting to grow in the back garden, so that bit of rain last week certainly helped. Starting to get a bit of coverage, although still very patchy. So what has been happening in the golfing world? Well, it would appear that again the noise for golf beginning is still there. We won't know anything until Sunday. Boris will make his speech on Sunday, and that hopefully will include a little bit of detail on when golf can start. How soon that will be, no one knows. So whatever you're reading online, no one really knows at the minute, but it's not too far away. But what we do know is that Rookery Park will be prepared for day one, whenever that might be. We've put plans into place. We had a meeting on Monday, Greens Committee meeting, which discussed how the golf course would work, how the members are going to get maximum use out of the golf course in a fair and safe way. That was a good meeting. It would be something like arriving at the car park 15 minutes before, getting your gear out of your car, walking to a reception area out in front of the shop, 10 minutes before your tea time. At that stage we'll sign you in, give you an idea of how to get around the golf course, get bits and pieces you need out the shop. If you need a drink or a bar of chocolate or a glove or some teas or balls or whatever you might be, get those for you, take them off your shop account credit, place them on a table. Off you go to the putting green, where you can roll the ball on the putting green whilst you're waiting for your tee time. You'll be called to the tee, and then you go off and play. We are doing the back nine first. That seems to be the easiest way of getting everyone around without too many crossing points. So you'd play the back nine first, go off the 18th. At that stage, to be honest, on the 18th tee there will be a telephone number you can phone again if you want any additional items from the shop. Phone ahead and we can get that ready for you, so you don't have to hang around outside the shop. Come off the 18th green, go to the first tee, play the front nine, 9th green, putt out, round the corner, down the road, and off you go into your car, pack away, and you're done for the day. So very little interaction with other golfers. We would ask you to not, to maintain that social distancing, just to stay in your two ball, and definitely not joining up with other groups. If that were to happen, then that's going to put everything back. That's going to make it worse, not just for you, because there would be repercussions if that was a regular thing, but also if that starts getting out on social media, then that could put golf back. That golfers actually can't be trusted to maintain that social distancing. So we ask you to be patient in that initial time. In terms of how much golf you could play, we are going to limit it, because of playing in two balls, which is like the likely recommendation, 10-minute intervals. That's going to reduce the capacity of the golf course. So we would suggest that you're only going to be allowed to book in advance one premium time, which is before 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and one off-peak time, which is after 1 o'clock. So you can book those ahead, 7 days ahead. Outside of that, if you were to phone, say, an hour before on a afternoon and say, are there tee times available for me in an hour to come up and play, even though I've played twice, if there is spare capacity, and it's a last minute thing like that, then again you can call that mobile number, Pro Shop mobile number, which you'll get in due time. And if there is capacity, obviously we're not going to stop you playing, but initially limiting to those two times, that will give everyone an opportunity of playing, rather than one group of golfers or whatever it might be booking the tee times 2-3 times a week, booking 4 or 5 tee times in a row. That's just not on really at the minute. We've got to give everyone a fair chance, so we ask you all to be fair and be patient in those initial weeks, and it can only get better. That in time we can go back to playing 3 balls or 4 balls. More people can then get around the golf course, but everyone's got to play the game really, to allow that to happen. In terms of what's been happening, we also saw Neil's new little invention for how to put the flag in. As you can see on the video here, it will just stab into the ground.
I don't want to get anywhere near your box.
Lovely. Rules, but the general feeling was that if your ball strikes the cup, then the borders hold. You might, between the two of you that are playing, decide that you want to work on a rule that it has to hit the cup and stay within a putter's distance or a putter grip's distance or something like that, to make sure obviously pace is a little bit more brought into question, but that's entirely up to you. As long as everyone is patient and fair, the system should work absolutely fine, and it can only get better from there. So that's all we ask from you initially. Just go out, play your golf, enjoy it, and it can only get better. You will get informed of all those regulations and requests more formally when we've got an opening date. So in terms of what's been happening in terms of the pro shop, if you like, for the last week, we had another quiz on Sunday, which was well attended. We had about 14, which was all good fun, all golf related questions this time. Sold the last few tickets for the bag draw for the Epic Flash bag, so we're going to do that draw on Thursday at 7:30 Thursday evening, just before the clap for carers at 8 o'clock. So tune in on YouTube or Facebook for that, see who wins the bag. We won't probably do another draw now before we get back, but we will do another quiz on Sunday. So that quiz on Sunday at 8 p.m. Will be after Boris has spoken, so we'll have a little bit more of an idea of what the plans are for going forward once we chat again on Sunday night. So draw on Thursday 7:30, quiz on Sunday 8 p.m. Find out the news for what Boris has got to tell us in terms of golfing in the near future, Sunday afternoon. So lots going on coming up. Have a great week. We will see you again on Thursday or Sunday, and if you don't take part in them, then there'll be another newsletter next week at a similar time, so keep looking out for that. Thanks everyone, stay safe, and we'll speak to you again soon.